I start off so many videos with this water bottle, and you know what? I don't care. I freaking love it. Hey guys, what is going on? It is your boy DQ back at you again with yet another video, and today is going to be a little juicy one. But I have to say I love this water bottle. The reason why, because it is insulated, so my water stays cold up to 72 hours, and if you have hot drinks, it stays warm for up to 48 hours. I love this water bottle, and I absolutely can't live without it. If you want your own, I will put a link down in If you want your own, I will put a link down in the description for you. No, this video is not sponsored, so don't think that. I just love the bottle and want to share it with all of you ever since my best friend put me on the bottle. Well, without further ado, today's video is actually going to be me reacting to an Australian trying to guess American slang. American slang is ridiculous. I mean, we have 50 states and we have also territories, so slang is different from state to Slang is different from state to state. I have not seen this video, so we'll see what slang they have, and let's see if I know all of these slang words, because honestly, slang has also transformed compared to what it was when I was a kid, and now I'm an adult, obviously, so we'll see if I know what some of these are. Let's get started.
Now, I've always explained Australian slang because sometimes I speak and people have no idea what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't understand the Aussies half the time, so please keep going.
Bogan, and that's just the way it is, okay? A while ago, my Discord said to me, hey Tanner, why don't you try and guess American and British slang and all that kind of stuff? So I thought I'd give it a go to see if I knew what American people were saying. I think it'd be interesting to see what ones overlap in the Australian words. Like, do I know them, or am I going to be completely shocked? I don't know. I'm pretty smart, guys. I'm pretty, slang savvy, some would say. In Philadelphia, this is known as a hoagie, a hero, a grinder, a sub. It looks like a sub to me. Why? Of course it's a hoagie. Is it a hoagie, Gage? I don't know. I'm confused. American slang confused me. In North Carolina...
Okay, yeah. Hoagie is just kind of like the bread and everything. It is a sub, but yeah, it is what it is.
I love how it's giving this specific place. It's like, in America. That's all you need to say to me. I'm Australian. Say, in America. Is it dependent on each place? Gage, help me.
Exactly like I just said before, it does depend on each state. Each state says something different. Like, I will say soda, but some places say pop. Some will say soft drink. It really just depends. Some places will say Coke. It really depends on where you actually are in the U.S. But yeah, it says in North Carolina, I want to say they say flapjacks. I'm in North Carolina now. I live here. I should know this, but I'm not from here. I'm from Boston, and we say pancakes. Those are pancakes. Oh, but they also have hot cakes and shortcakes. I actually don't know the answer to this. I think it's flapjack. Let's just go with flapjack.
Help me, American man, help me. In North Carolina, this is commonly known as a flapjack, a pancake, a hot cake, a shortcake. I know pancakes can be all of those things. So what is it in North Carolina? Flapjack? Yeet. Okay. I am American. You heard it here first, guys. I am American. In Wisconsin, what a beautiful name. In water just went everywhere. In Wisconsin, this is called a water fountain, a bubbler, or a drinking fountain. We call them bubblers in Australia, so I'm just gonna go with that. Wisconsin and Australia have something in common, ladies.
It's not just Wisconsin though. I'm from Boston, and well, we have different sayings in Boston, so I would actually call this a water fountain. Or let me say real American, because I have a Boston accent. A water fountain. I can't even say water. Water. Don't think I got it, but it is a water fountain. But in some places outside of Boston, they would actually call it a bubbler. But even though it's written bubbler, that's just a weird word to say. Whoever invented the E and the R together? Like, I'm confused. It's a bubbler. But again, I call it a water fountain.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. In the South, this is commonly called a pocketbook. A billfold or a wallet? For some reason, because it's called a wallet everywhere else, I want to say that it's something else. They're trying to trick me. They're trying to play mind games with me. A pocketbook. It's a pocketbook. It was a 50-50 chance. Well, it wasn't wallet. It was a 50-50.
I've never heard billfold before in my life. Pocketbook is actually what women carry around. So it's like that. It's a purse. So you can call it a purse or pocketbook. So that's what a pocketbook is.
And I got it wrong. A pocketbook sounds mad though. I want a pocketbook. In the Midwest, this is commonly called a lollipop. Congratulations. A sucker. A liquor. Oh God. A candy pop. Definitely a candy pop.
No.
I was wrong. I was wrong again. It's a sucker. Like all of you guys are suckers for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Love you. Pecan is commonly pronounced, well, I say pecan, in Maine. Pecan, pecan, pecan. Oh Jesus. Now I'm questioning how I say it. Am I saying it incorrectly? Are you saying it incorrectly? Are we all saying it incorrectly?
I will call it a pecan. I call it a pecan, but some places do say pecan.
Pecan? She did it. Big yeet. In New York, these are commonly called sneakers, kicks, gym shoes, or tennis shoes. Imagine playing tennis in them. And also imagine going to the gym in them. So we got sneakers and we got kicks. I'm gonna say kicks. How is it not kicks? Some people call them kicks. Don't they? Don't they? In the Midwest, this is called a traffic circle. Traffic circle. A rotary or a roundabout. We call them roundabouts, so I want to say it's a rotary. It was a roundabout.
Okay, so I'm from Boston, so this is actually a rotary for me. A lot of places actually don't call them. I think we're the only place that calls them a rotary. It's the proper way to say it. We were one of the first states. No, we are the first state in Massachusetts. And so we obviously say it right. It is a rotary, not a traffic circle, not a roundabout. I actually don't like the word roundabout. I don't know why.
I should have just gone with what the Aussies done. Apparently the Australians in the Midwest have a little bit in common. Yes, I have a blanket around me. What of it? Fire.
I wouldn't take that as a positive to have something in a relationship with the Midwest. But just saying.
Right, out of 13. We were all so confident. We all thought I was going to do it correctly, but apparently not. Apparently this is British people can't understand, but you know, Australians are pretty close to British people. We're the convicts of that country, I guess. A buck. I feel like I've watched too much American television, and this day and age, I'm gonna know most of them. A buck, it's like $1. When I say like a gold coin, like in Australia with $1, I say a buck. You got a buck? Going Dutch. Everyone pays for their own meal, splitting the bill. Going Dutch? I didn't know that either. I'm learning new words, guys. I don't even know how to speak Australian, let alone American, but you know, this content's making me smarter. Zonked. Yeah,
I've never heard zonked.
One before. It means you're buggered. It means you're tired, exhausted. I got it correct. Ding, ding, ding.
Buggered? Is that a word? It sounds like something that you pick out of your nose. Just saying.
We have a winner. Zonked though. It's not a word that I would use constantly, but I know what it means. Shoot the breeze. Okay, this is something that I definitely don't use in my...
It actually means in casual conversation, and I thought it was a fart. Like, I guess I don't know half of this neither.
Vocabulary, meaning a casual conversation. Shoot the breeze. What? Why would you shoot the breeze if that's a casual conversation? I'm confused. Jonesing. Isn't this was in the other one? Craving something. Jonesing. Who's that? Who's jonesing? Who is this person you're speaking of? I'm so confused. Is he like an important person? But apparently you're craving something. Is this what people guessed, or are these the actual answers? I'm so confused. John Hancock. Who's that? Who is John? Who's Hancock? Who's John Hancock? What is happening? A signature. Just say a signature.
Yeah, we say John Hancock because of the famous John Hancock signature. I know who John Hancock is. I just don't want to say something wrong on YouTube and then be known for saying something wrong on YouTube. So my thought process was correct, mainly because he's also from Boston. And he is known for his large signature that he left on the Declaration of Independence. So yeah, that is why we call it a John Hancock. Not a lot of people say that though. We just say, I need your signature. Can you sign here, here, here? But John Hancock, some people might still use it. I personally don't, but it is what it is.
I love how I'm like, why wouldn't you just say the actual thing? But I'm Australian and I say so many slang words that don't need to be said. Like, you know what I mean? Who am I to talk as an Australian? A signature, a John Hancock, eh? For the birds. Another one that I haven't heard of. Apparently it means something trivial or meaningless. For the birds. When I think of birds, I think of a lady, like a bird, like a woman. So when I'm like, for the birds, like for the chicks. Yes, for the girls, for the ladies.
Yeah, we don't call girls birds here. mainly because it's super related to a negative term that I cannot say on YouTube. And so, yeah, that is why we don't call it birds. It's actually a very negative thing here in the US to call a female a bird. So let's just not do that. Okay? Okay.
80s. You Americans are weird. Very weird. Yeah, I said it, Gage. Let's go, 1v1. Put up your dukes.
Yeah.
Dukes. What's a duke? Hello? Anyone there? Okay, so listen. My new plan is, my editor, Gage, is actually American. Maybe he can teach me American slang. Do you want to do that, Gage? I'm keen. Put up your dukes. Getting ready for a fight. I knew putting up your dukes meant getting ready for a fight when I saw this chick ready to go. Like, dukes though? I don't get it. Cattywampus. Gage, what is this? What are these words? Cattywampus. I don't even know. Askew. Disordered. Cattywampus?
Nope.
Really? Brolic. Scared of umbrellas, the British people thought. Well, the Australian thinks brolic is like frolic. Like you jump around. Tough, large, aggressive. Brolic. Who comes up with these words? I understand Australian slang's just as bad, but still, what is happening? Padiddle. Like you fiddle with stuff? Padiddle. To spend ages rearranging stuff so that it looks good in a photo, the British people said. Were they correct? A vehicle with a broken light. Imagine creating a whole word for just...
Oh, yeah. Okay, I actually remember this. So when you were actually driving down the road, I was like, it sounds familiar, but I can't remember it. Mainly because I haven't really heard this word in haven't really heard this word in forever, you know? But padiddle, like you're like driving down the road, and when you see a vehicle with a broken light, you're supposed to touch the ceiling of your car and say padiddle, and the last person that does it gets punched. It's like punch buggy, but punch buggy is with a Volkswagen, like the punch buggy or the Mini Coopers. Of the Mini Coopes, is it called a Mini Coops now? I don't know.
Just saying a vehicle with a broken light. So like just say it's a vehicle with a broken light. It's a padiddle. You could have so many other different definitions for padiddle. Stuntin'. Why does this sound like it's something a boy would say? I'm stunting on you, peoples. Like I'm flexing, showing off your wealth. Guys, no, because I've heard them in songs before, don't worry. Stunting. Clutch. Ooh, people come through with the Fortnite clutch. Following through, like something's gonna go really bad, but then it ends up you pull through. Crucial, great, just what you need. Able to perform under pressure. So what I said, the dub, the Fortnite dub, you clutch the Fortnite dub. Run your pockets. A British person thought to nervously pat yourself down. Okay, I honestly don't know. An instruction to hand over all your property during a robbery. Hey, give me all your stuff. You give them all your stuff, you run your pockets. Wow, I am learning so much about slang today. Murdered out. When you're all murdered out. I hate when that happens. When you're worn out, I guess? Pricked out in all black. Oh,
I don't know any of these. Where are these from? Actual American definition? Like, I want to know where these are from because I don't know any of these. Who says this stuff? Where? I don't think this is real. Nah, it can't be. Huh? Really?
I feel like I've heard that. I should have thought about it more. I answered it too quickly. I jumped to the gun. Is that a word? Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to burp. I was like, it's coming. I lied. Bae. Or something I don't have. It's like a boyfriend or a partner. I mean, yeah, affection short for babe.
Actually, this isn't quite true. So whoever wrote this is wrong. I actually didn't know, but bae actually stands for before anyone else. So it is not short for babe. It is actually an acronym. That's the word, right? Yeah, it has to be. But it stands for before anyone else, not babe.
Close enough, guys. Thought. Great. Before everyone in my comments calls me a thought. No. Thought is like, no, a thought's like a lady like sexualizing herself. I think that's what people say. I mean, you do you, honey. Short for that hoe over there. Close enough. That hoe over there. Why are you calling ladies hoes? It's disrespectful and disgusting. Dush? Rush? Maybe? Like you rush? Conceited, bitchy, diva-like. Damn. Okay. Never heard of that. I am learning. My brain is learning today, guys. Soup coolers. Is it a soup cooler? Is the soup cooler mean soup cooler? Large, attractive lips. Soup coolers? Now we're about to test. After that lovely vocabulary lesson, we're going to see how well I know American slang. Wish me luck. What does buck mean? $1. Finish the phrase that means to hit the hay. Oh, I thought I had it. If someone says I aced the test, what does ace mean? Failed. No. Passed. Hell yeah. Which of these words or phrases is used to describe somebody who's lazy? Couch potato. Didn't even have to bloody look at the other answers. Bam, I am a god. If you wanted somebody to call you, you'd have to ask them to ring. Ding, 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 we have a winner. What does hip mean? I'm hip, yeah. Finish the phrase that means to wait a minute. Hold your horses. Sorry, I just said that so weird. Horses. If someone says I'm all ears, what are they doing? They're listening to you, mate. Which of these words or phrases can be used to describe people paying for their own meal? I have recently learned it is Dutch. You heard correctly, Tanner knows her shit now. If you're about to eat tons of food, with what animal would complete the phrase? What? Pig out. We're about to pig out. What does put up a front mean? Act tough? Hell yeah. Finish the phrase that means to ignore someone. Give them the cold shoulder. If someone says I'm passed by the skin of my teeth, how well did they do on the test? They just passed. Which of these words or phrases can be used to describe bothering someone? Get under one's skin. Gage gets under my skin.
Okay, these are actually really good. These are all things that we actually say here. So if you're trying to learn American slang, all of these are words we actually use every day. Well, not every day, especially not now because of everything going on in the world. But these are all things that we use, so these are very useful if you want to learn American slang.
I'm so lame. Fuck you, Gage. If someone wants your signature, they might ask you for your John Hancock. I've learned recently. Didn't know that was a thing. Guys, I'm American pretty much. What does piece of cake mean? Easy peasy. Finish the phrase that means all day and all night. Round the clock. If someone says I need to crash, what does crash mean? Sleep. Which one of these words or phrases can be used to describe casual conversation? Kill time? No. I went too quickly. I got too confident. I was almost there. I'm sorry. If someone wants to tell you to finish something, they might tell you to wrap it up. What does jonesing mean? I still don't know.
I still don't know this one either. It's funny because I don't know what it means even though we just watched it. I don't know what this is.
To want some, I still don't know what jonesing means. Is this like a common thing? Hint, give me a hint. Oh, I'm not watching an ad. Get out of here. To want something? Oh, I finally know what it means, guys. Finish the phrase, describe something that doesn't happen often. Once in a blue moon. Australians say that. Which one of these words or phrases can be used to describe someone sitting in the front of a passage? Oh, god damn it. Shotgun. If you refuse to answer a question, you might say what? I plead the fifth. I've seen enough lawyer shows for that. What does screw up mean? Made a mistake. Finish the phrase that means something was really good. That hit the spot. How is this American slang? That hit the spot. That what? If someone says, I need a recap of the meeting, what does a recap mean? Why are these questions? A summary. Which of these words or phrases can be used?
Does the rest of the world not use recap? I kind of thought that everyone used recap.
To describe telling a secret. Spill the beans, brother. What is the word used to describe getting married? Hitch. What does hyped mean? What? These aren't American slang. These aren't, I promise ya. The phrase that means to bother somebody. Drive up the wall. Which one of these words or phrases is not used to describe amazing? Wicked, fly, buns. Guys, I'm a
I didn't know that one.
god. If someone says I'm gonna bail on this party, what are they doing? They're leaving. 33 out of 35. None of them were American. Guys, I have no idea what that video was. Gage is gonna be the test of whether or not those American slang words were even any good. We might have to come back for a part 2. I don't know. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. As I said, I got no idea what's going on, but if you see me in public, I will give you my John Hancock. I have no idea what's going on. Goodbye. Farewell.
Okay, so a lot of those we actually do say and use and everything. Like she said, apparently a lot of those aren't American slang. The rest of the world, I guess, uses them too. But we use all of those from day-to-day life. So if you want to learn American slang, these are the words that you want to actually learn. And they are perfect if you want to get along and act like you know something. Like, hey, can I get a buck? Well, I don't know. That's kind of old school, so maybe like the younger generation might use that. I just ask people, yeah, do you got $1? Do you got $1? No, I guess we do use that. Yeah, a lot of those we still use to this day. I'm just going to say use them and shoot your shot and see if you actually are going to go far with them. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I really don't know. Yeah, subscribe. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed watching that, even though, like I said, a lot of those I didn't know. The ones she didn't know, I didn't know neither. So I have no idea where these words are actually coming from, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, to see more videos like this, hit one of the videos on the screen, subscribe to this channel, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.